What's up, guys? Pastor Josh. Just want to give you a couple quick updates for tonight and moving forward. Tonight at 7:30, we'll be having our staff and student Zoom call, and we want to see you there. So make sure you're there. We've got the link on Facebook and Instagram. If you don't see it, just message me, and we'll make sure that you get it. So that's what's going down tonight. Next week, I'll be doing a live Zoom call with Dr. William Lamb and Dr. Jimmy Harper discussing all things youth ministry and how we're dealing with it through COVID. You know, I've spoken with a lot of you over the last several days, and the answer that I keep getting from you is, I cannot wait for this to be over. I cannot wait for this to end. I cannot wait to be back in church. I cannot wait to see everybody again. And I join you in that. And I completely feel your sentiment in that. And I'm totally in agreement with you. But I love what Paul writes in Romans chapter 8, verse 18. He says that I consider that our present sufferings are not worthy comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. You know, we look at this situation, and we've talked about it time and time again over the last several weeks, and we have this opportunity to come out stronger on the other side of this than we did when we went in. You know, you had a choice whenever you went into this quarantine, whenever you went into this stage of life of, what do I want to look like when I come out on the other side? And that's exactly what Paul is writing here right now. He says, I consider that what we're going through right now has no holds on what we're going to look like when we come out on the other side. And I don't know about you, but when I come out of this on the other side, I want it to be said that, hey, this isn't the same person that I knew before all of this happened. This isn't the same just Jesus follower that I knew before this whole thing started. This is a person that has genuinely developed and been refined in their relationship with Jesus Christ. And maybe you find yourself at a point where you've just hit a wall. Maybe you've just kind of just hit this standstill in your relationship with God, where you're like, I don't know if I can read another Bible verse. I don't know if I can listen to another worship song. I don't know if I can do another thing, you know, what we've been so accustomed to doing while we're in church. And this is exactly what Paul is writing to in the church of Rome. They experienced the exact same thing. But I love what he says when you skip down to chapter 8, verse 26. He says that when this church in Rome was experiencing a struggle, when they were experiencing apathy and not being able to move forward in their relationship with God, Paul writes this in verse 26. He says, in the same way, the Spirit helps us in our weakness. We do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us through wordless groans. And he who searches our hearts knows the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for God's people in accordance with the will of God. So I just want to encourage you again. So if you find yourself in a difficult spot right now, and you're really not sure what to do next, and you're really not sure how you can take that next step in your relationship with God, I want you to know that God does it on your behalf if you're willing. I want you to know that the Spirit will intercede on your behalf if you're willing to take that next step forward. So if you find yourself in that situation today, I don't know what better way that you could just try to get back on track than to join a body of believers, to join PRCYM tonight on our Zoom call at 7:30. We just want to see you. We want to say, hey, let you know we love you. We're praying for you, and just chat about what's been going on. So just be sure to join us tonight, 7:30, Zoom. The link is on Facebook and Instagram. If you need it, just direct message me or shoot me a text, and I'd be glad to send it to you. I want you to know that we love you guys, and that we haven't stopped praying for you, and that we just cannot wait to see you when all this is over. So I hope you'll join us tonight at 7:30. Love you guys.